angry. It's okay.
I'm not angry. Except when you keep repeating, you're angry. And that shit's fucking annoying. Like a fucking gnat at a barbecue. Just bugging the fuck out of me.
Good. I want you to say, I'm angry. It's okay. I'll process my anger. I love myself. Woozah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking.
And boom, episode 57. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? As you know from the last episode, shit. Shot myself in the foot on this entrance. See, this is what happens when you're not prepared. So it is Wednesday. I'm starting to shoot these on Wednesday, and then the following Wednesday I put out the new one, and then I shoot the new one, and then blah 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 blah. So right now the new episode just dropped from last week. So no numbers because it just dropped. But from the return, numbers are still going up. So thank you very much, especially even on YouTube. So I'm shocked. I'm like, what the hell? And then I found out this new thing where on YouTube, there's certain people who could like support you and like they'll say, go look at this guy's videos. So there's a couple strangers that I don't even know that they have me, linked to their last video. So after you watch whatever you watch from them, my video pops up. So I'm like, that's pretty cool to know that stuff. So I want to do the same. I have to learn how to do the same. I don't really know how to do that, but I want to also support those people who are supporting me. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Numbers going up on YouTube because, normally people just download me. So I thought that was awesome. And yeah, that's it with that. But let me see. So next week is Valentine's Day. Maybe I should wear my Valentine's Day special, I don't know. Maybe. It depends how I feel, because it is a Wednesday. The only reason I got energy right now is because, work hasn't been that busy, which is good. Knock on something. I can't knock on this because then the audio is going to get all messed up. But anyway, it hasn't been that busy, so it's good. It's good for now. So, yeah, there's that. What did I want to talk about? Let's get in some topics. And you know what? I said I was going to do the ick thing, and look at me. I just remembered now. So also unprepared. So I guess it'll wait till the next one. I mean, I could do something where I could just turn this off, get ready, and then do it. And then that's a lot of work. So let's just go where we left off. So I wanted to talk about Okay. So this is going to be back to back. This is about a lot of singers. But first off, before I forget this, I wanted to get into like virtual reality, VR, right? Because I see a lot of people doing the new Apple thing, the Apple Vision thing. And my first thing is like, how the hell can you afford that? It's like $4,000. But anyway, besides that, like I see everybody walking around with them and, everybody trying them and all that shit. And I'm just like, I don't think I want something on my face for that amount of time. Because my son, his grandma gave him a VR headset, like the MetaQuest for Christmas. Didn't even ask for it. She just gave it to him. Now he's freaking addicted, right? But little did I know, I thought he was going to be like the only kid in his school with it. And now all his friends have VR headsets, right? So they all, after school, my son comes home, which he'll probably be home in like 30 minutes, comes home, does his homework, has a snack. Then he's on VR until it's dinner time. Then after dinner, he's back on VR until it's time to shower. And then he shower, does his chores, go to sleep. So, and then on the weekend, he wakes up, has breakfast. He's on VR for like fucking a double shift. So, and then it's not just him. Like if it was just him, I'd be like, dude, you got to cut the shit out. But, I also hear his friends. His friends are in, because my son's also posting videos. So he'll do his little VR headset games with his friends, then post the video on YouTube and, support my son too. I'm going to put his info up. His name is Toast_52. Everybody asks him where does he get that from. I don't know. Maybe he likes toast. I don't know, but where did I get Moist85 from Instagram? So, I can't judge. But yeah, support. It means nothing. You just like, subscribe. You don't even have to listen to him. You don't even have to watch him. Just, support. I do the same. Like, there's so many people that I like, subscribe, and hit the bell that I really don't even watch their videos some of the time, because sometimes they'll post like 40 videos on one day, and I'm like, how the hell you have time to do all that? But yeah, so I'm gonna post his info this whole time so you guys can see. It's just like his page. It's a bunch of little kids playing this thing called Gorilla Tag. I mean, it's virtual reality, so they're all like a gorilla and they have to tag each other. It's hilarious just to listen to the kids interact with each other, because sometimes, those group of friends that are from school, they'll run into some strangers and you'll be like, what the hell? And then you'll hear that interaction with other kids. So that part is kind of fun to watch. So, but yeah, I see him when he gets off the VR, he has that imprint on his face. And then it's not like he doesn't have the good equipment, because his grandma spoiled him and gave him like the soft cushion background headband, whatever doohickey. So he has that, but still, it's just something sucked into your face for that amount of time. And then when I see people take off the Apple thing, they have that same thing. So it's kind of weird. Like, I don't think I would want that for fucking 8 hours, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I look at it, I'm like, that's pretty cool. But then I'm like, then you like really look back and you're like, there's a fucking thing on my face. And I'm over here going like pinching. It always looks like you're pinching nipples. That's how you have to do things. I don't know. You look at it and then you pinch, 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 pinch. So it kind of looks weird. It just looks like you're like, if you didn't know about it and you're just watching somebody do it, you're like, this guy is on fucking porn and he's pinching some girl's nipples. That's what it looks like, or some guy's nipples. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'll try it, but I don't think it's something that would be for me. I don't know. They'd be like, oh yeah, you could look at your Twitter over here and answer messages over here and fucking order, shrimp on this side. And I'm like, I don't need to do all that. It's kind of, and I don't want to be like this. It's like it turned into fucking Minority Report. You ever see that movie with Tom Cruise? That's what it looks like. I'm like, nah, I don't think it's me. You know, I'm trying to get up to date with technology, so a lot of the equipment I use is up to date. But like things like that, I don't know. Like I actually stopped. If it wasn't for my Apple iPhone 8, I had an Apple iPhone 8. I loved it. If it didn't fucking break, I would still have that iPhone 8. The only reason I upgraded, right now I have a 12 Pro, and I don't even, and this is going like I think I talked about this in another podcast. I feel like how they set you up, like the new shit drops, so they break the old shit. So anyway, some weird reason, the lower left doesn't work on this keyboard, so I always have to like, if there's any letters on the lower left, I will always have to tilt my phone like this and then type like this. It's a giant mess. So if it takes forever for me to text you, that's why. So I'm gonna have to upgrade it. I don't want to upgrade it, but I'm gonna have to eventually, because it's gonna drive me crazy where I can't type. So yeah, it's I don't know. I like the old technology, so but I get it. I get it. But yeah, the virtual reality thing. The only thing I saw that was fun in there is that lightsaber game to music, where I feel like that's a good thing for like a party. Everybody gets a turn, you play a song, and everybody gets to see you do the little lightsaber things. But besides that, I'm like, you know, it doesn't really blow up my skirt. So that's how I feel about VR. But anyway, that wasn't even the topic I want to talk about. The thing I had on here was, and we'll get to this first. Remember, I was talking about Chris Brown. So I ended the episode talking about Chris Brown. And, for you guys to do your little homework and just look at him at recent interviews and stuff. So I follow him on, I think, a TikTok or something, because I like his, whenever he has like a concert, the dance moves, the choreography. I like that. I think he kills it. I think that's really hard to do. So I'm like, it entertains me. I'm like, how the hell does he do all this shit, right? So I follow him on things. And then like when I see him in interviews at radio stations, or just like he'll be with other, YouTube streamers, he always looks high out of his goddamn mind. Like, it's either he's high. No, he's definitely high, but I don't know what the other thing is. There's definitely another factor there because if you look at him, he can barely keep his eyes open when he talks to you. So like a lot of the interviews, he's like kind of like Ray Charles. Hey man, it is what it is, and like he can barely keep his eyes open. And when his eyes are open, they can't focus. So like if the interview is right in front of him, he's like looking off to the left, looking off to his eyes are wandering everywhere. So I'm like, there is something else in there because I'm sure people know how it feels like to be high, but I don't think it's that extreme. I feel like there's something else wrong with him, and it can't. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I feel like if TMZ was like dun dun dun, that shit dropped, and they were like Chris Brown OD'd, I'd be like, I knew it. I knew it. Like it wouldn't be a shocker to me because something, and I've been noticing. Look at him in old interviews. He's focused. He's fine. He's all attentive and all that. But all these interviews, he looks like he's passing out talking. So I don't know. He could, upped his marijuana game, but I think there's like an X factor in there. There's something else he's taking. I don't think it's just weed. I think it's something completely different. And I don't know. Maybe you guys know, but just look at him. Just really look at him. Even in his concert, he looked like, it's like, oh, like he's on something. Like he's freaked the fuck out. He's either freaked out or he's fallen asleep. So I don't know. I don't know. You guys got to pay attention to that now. Now that I mentioned it, pay attention. So you'll notice it too. But I guarantee you, look at him at any interview. He's like, that's how he is. So I don't know. I found that weird. But anyway, so moving on to Ice Spice. Now, I just told a friend this today, actually. I was like, if I were to pass away and somebody goes to my phone and they'd be like, man, this guy listened to a lot of Ice Spice, I can explain, right? I think, do I listen to this girl's albums or do I know her songs? Absolutely not. But there's a lot of her songs that they'll always have one lyric that I'm like, it makes me laugh. So there's that song that a boy's a liar, the remix where she's on that cinema. I don't know. I just like that part because I feel like that's something I said in the shower. You know what I'm saying? When you make up your own songs in the shower, that feels like something I would say. So that makes me laugh. There was another one I don't know if it's the name of the song, but she was like, "Oh, you think you the shit? You not even the fart," and that shit has me crying. Just to have that on a song with a beat. And this could be just because I'm immature, but that thing always has me cracking up. So I listen to a lot of her music. So yeah, if like I know Apple and Spotify do this, they did it last year. They're like songs that you replayed the most. I want to share that at the end of the year because I guarantee you see Ice Spice on there like for at least 3 of them damn songs. So, but yeah, I just had to throw that out there. It was random. But this is a random podcast, but that was random. But yeah, I was actually like working out listening to Ice Spice, and I'm like, yeah, if I ever pass away, I don't want you guys judging me, all right? I listen to Ice Spice. Not all the songs, but certain songs. And then that leads me to I used to have smoother transitions with these conversations. Now I'm just like end here, start here, end here, start here. But I haven't done this in a while, so it'll come back. The skills will come back. But yeah, that led me to and I said this topic on the first episode coming back. I said white boys killing music right now because right now I'm also replaying a lot the Jack Harlow. What's it called? Loving on Me? Sure, let's call it Loving on Me. I like that one. That I don't want no whips and chains. The part that I like, and I said this earlier because we're gonna go full circle. I said this in the beginning, like I used to. This is actually the first episode where I said I hate my name, and I also hate it because I can't, use it in a song like Usher. And then I did the Usher thing, and they call me US. That's a long time ago. You gotta watch that episode because I don't want to redo it. But he does the same thing in his. He was like JACAROIC, and it just goes nice. And I always try to do it with my name, and just sounds like shit. And then I hate my name, and I'm just like, Mom, Why? Why you give me this complicated name that fucking I can't use in any song? But anyway, yeah, I love that song. I have that on replay, and I don't know why. I don't ask me, hey, name another Jack Harlow song. Couldn't tell you. And then the other white boy I'm listening to is Little Dicky. Now, I love Dave, and I said this. I think I said this. If not, I love the show Dave, and I love the person Lil Dicky. I love Lil Dicky. He's he has my type of humor. So I love the show Dave, and then a lot of those songs that it's in his new album. His new album's called Peanut, which is just funny anyway. It's called Peanut, and then a lot of the songs on that album, some are from the show. So if you watch the show, you're like, damn, that should be on the album. And there were times where I was like, damn, that'd be a good song to put on, like, he did that. So he had that plus some new songs. But I really like his album. I listened to the whole thing like twice. I mean, I listen to it on the treadmill. There's a few songs that are good for working out. There's if you want to just laugh, there's a few songs good for that. So yeah, man, they're killing it right now. They're killing. That's all I'm listening to. Fucking Jack Harlow, Lil Dicky, and Ice Spice. It's because I'm trying to get out of listening to the old school stuff because honestly, like all I play is old school music because I love old school music better. So I'm like, I gotta listen to some new stuff. So I throw those in there, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm liking the shit. But you know what? I just thought of this because I'm talking about singers. What happened yesterday? Apparently, maybe I should do an episode about this. Nah, I'll just talk about it right now. There was a Drake leak, and every time that I hear about a leak, I always have to find it. I don't care if they're like, you know, Drake shows his nuts on, TMZ or some shit. I'll look for it. And it's weird because it's like I like women. I don't like looking at guys' nuts. But if you said a celebrity's nuts is on thing, for some reason I go searching for it. So anyway, there was like apparently he had a leak where he was naked from the waist down on his bed, and I'm just like, how the fuck did that get leaked? Like out of all random things, I'm like, how the fuck did that get leaked? But anyway, it's supposed to be out there. And yes, did your boy go searching? I sure did. And then it was so funny. There was like somebody made in the comments, they were like, it's about like 70% of guys looking for this more than the women. It's true. There's probably more guys looking for Drake's leaked penis or whatever than women, which is weird. You ever find that weird? I bet I'm not the only one. I'm just the only one brave enough to say it, but I'm pretty sure like if there's like a NFL player that somebody likes or a goddamn, I don't know, wrestler or something, if they say leaked penis image, you're looking. I don't care if you're a straight man, gay man, you're looking. Straight or gay, you're looking. You're just like, I wonder. So I found that funny. When I saw that comment, I was like, Jesus, he's right. Immediately stopped looking. But yeah, apparently there's, a Drake leak out there. Don't know what it is. If somebody saw it, I don't know. By the time I got to it, they'd taken it down on everything. I was like, God damn it. I missed what Drake's penis looked like. Sucks. But anyway, if anybody got that picture, just just send it to me. Just send it to me in one of those messages that erase right after you watch it. Like, but got it. Boom, erased. Yeah, I'm weird. That's weird. Is that weird? I'm weird then. I'm pretty sure a lot of guys do the same. I could probably record some conversations in private with dudes and then be like, yeah, I look for his penis too. It's weird. It's a guy thing. Anyway. What else I had on here? Damn it. This is what happens. My friend, I have a friend who I work with. He's also, he posts videos and he edits videos, and he tells me, when you're talking and you stop talking, He was like, "Yeah, you're supposed to edit that out." And I'm like, "No. Nope. We're gonna keep that all in. I need you guys to see, you know, if I'm struggling to find a topic to talk about, I need you to see all that. I like to be upfront with all that. Like no preparation, everything off top of the dome." So yeah, he was like, "Yeah, you're supposed to cut all that out." I'm like, "Nope, not me. You're gonna listen to every bit of oh, okay that I have." Oh man. But anyway, you know what I could do? We're gonna do the fucking ick. Fuck it. We're gonna do the icks. All right. We went through 1 through 5. We're gonna find these icks and we're gonna do the icks. That's what we're gonna do, damn it. In the meantime, so next week, Valentine's Day, um, I actually prepared for a minute, because I know a lot of women like, they think guys do shit last minute, which some actually do. But I normally plan my shit out. Like I plan things out. So don't think if things go to shit that day, it doesn't mean like I planned it last minute. It just means sometimes, things don't go according to plan. But I'm wondering, what everybody else does, because I do weird things. So, and then I go over the top sometimes, but I'm wondering what everybody else does on Valentine's Day. Because it's like a weird thing where women are like, "Oh, you should give me flowers every day," or something like that. And it's like, yeah, but this is what makes it a fun day. You know what I mean? It makes it separate. Then what the fuck point of Valentine's Day? Anyway, but we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about it next Wednesday because actually next Wednesday is Valentine's Day, so it'll be perfect. I'll be shooting a new episode on Valentine's Day, and we'll see. All right, so I found the icks. I bought me some time. So I think we did 1 through 5. Okay, so we're gonna do how much time we have. We got 20 minutes, 21 minutes. So okay, ick number 6 for women: don't have a birthday. Now a lot of these like I would love to hear the explanation, but it sounds like it's kind of like number 1. If you don't remember number 1 was don't smile or be happy. So don't have a birthday. That kind of ties into like they don't want you being happy. Ladies don't want. It's an ick for men to be happy. And I said this when I was explaining number 1. Like I feel like all the women, out there are like that. When we're happy, you guys are like, "Why the fuck are you happy? You should not be happy." And I don't understand that, but that's what that sounds like. So number 6, it kind of ties into number 1. Don't smile or be happy. All right, number 7, don't get a cold. I can see that. You see it as a form of weakness. And then us guys, I know I do. I barely get sick. Knock on fucking foam, whatever this is. I barely get, rarely. Is it barely or rarely? I get sick like once a year, once or twice a year, right? I'm gonna go with once. More once than twice. I get sick once a year. And when I get sick, I get fucking sick. It makes up for all the days that I'm not sick. So yeah, there are times where like I get sick and I'm just like I'm dying. I am the guy. I milk the shit out of it. Like I'm dramatic. I say I'm dying. I need this. You know, I need to start my will. All that drama shit. I'm that guy. So I need all the attention. I need all the love. I need you to tell me I got a nice haircut, even though I'm bald. I need all the shit. So I could understand that being an ick for a woman because they're seeing you weak. They're seeing you, be dramatic. So they're probably like, yuck, right? But thank God. I mean, if that's an ick for women, thank God I'm only sick once a year. You know what I mean? Imagine being sick like there's some dudes that are sick like every week. I have a friend, man. every, every time I talk to him, it's like the other every other week he's like, "Man, I got the flu. Man, I got syphilis. He always has something where he's like it sounds like he's dying. I'm like, "Damn, dude. Take some fucking vitamins. You got to take vitamins." Okay. So, number 8. We got to run through this quick. All right. Number 8 is don't fall over. And okay. So I've heard this one several times. Several times. And then I heard this from like a famous comedian woman. Um, Whitney Cummings once said this. So she said if she ever sees a guy fall, that it's immediate turn off, and then she normally, cancels the relationship. She ends the relationship. And then her explanation, it's the same thing. Any sign of weakness is just nice. She was like, how is this man supposed to protect me if he's falling over? So if you trip and if you fall over, it's a turn off. It's an ick, which is just just put more pressure on the dudes, right? Imagine the dudes were like that, like, yeah, if your hair was in your eyes, then it's over. That's that's an ick. But like the list is crazy. Right now, the guy who makes the list, that he interviews all the women out there and he makes the list, he's at 300 right now. So there's probably no way I ever get to that, keep up, because I'm sure there's more. But yeah, don't fall over. And I don't, that's a big one because I've heard many a women say that specific one, do not fall over. So guys, you know, don't fucking trip. Don't fall. And then it's over. Your relationship's over, and then, you're going to be alone the rest of your life. Okay. What do we got? We're going to stop at 10. So number 9, don't bathe. Don't take a bath. Okay. I could see that. I don't take baths anyway. I mean, even like, I've never really, I did one like in a photo because I was doing like, I was just making fun of myself. Like I was being goofy. I'm like, this is 32. And I was in a bathtub drinking champagne with with a magazine and shit. So, but besides that, I don't like taking baths because it's just, think about it. That's more of a girl thing. So I could see it being an ick. Like if she sees a guy, like, you go, hey babe, I'm gonna take a bubble bath. I can honestly see her just packing up her shit and just, driving off as soon as he gets out of the bath. You shouldn't be doing that shit anyway. I don't understand. I would do it like, what's acceptable? Doing a cold plunge. You could do a cold plunge in a bath, but you can't take a bath because it's just weird. I don't know. I never take baths, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know much guys who take baths anyway. So yeah, I could see that being a red flag. So see, some of these make sense. Where don't smile, be happy. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, things like don't get a cold, don't fall over, don't take baths. I get it. I totally get it. All right, number 10. This is going to be the last one for this segment. And it is, oh, oh, don't have a hobby? Oh, I like my hobbies. My hobbies are these. This is my hobby. And then this is one of my many hobbies. I have other hobbies. And maybe I could see that making sense because, probably they want to be around you all the time and, they want, that one-on-one. And if you're always doing your hobbies and they don't involve her, she's probably going to feel alone and stuff. So I can see that. Yeah. So, okay. Okay. Some of these make sense. All right. But I'm sure the more we go on, the more they're not going to make sense. But yeah, I get it. Because sometimes that's why I don't work out at night, because if I work out at night, that's supposed to be time spent with family and your woman. You're not supposed to be, if you start, like, I felt like if I was working out at night, I'm just being selfish with my time. So that's why I did early morning. Everybody's asleep. I work out, I get it in. And then, at the end of the night, it's my nights for the fam. So, but yeah, okay. That makes sense. But, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Next week. Yeah, next week. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to hear some crazier ones, but that's good. Okay, cool. We found the list, and that's good. We're making some progress. Making some progress here. And that's it. That is my time. 29 minutes. Boom. Awesome. But yeah, thanks again. I will say that every episode because, every time I look at my numbers, I'm happy. I'm like, holy shit. So Thanks, as always. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I will see you on the next one, Valentine's Day. Yes, later.
Oh, don't be angry.
I'm not angry. I think it's funny.